Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Guildarts, and today we finally got some news about Halo Infinite. Since we've been kind of going through this dry spell of no one is talking. So we officially got some new, like, an update on Halo Infinite for Season 2. We are getting more of an update next month, talking about new maps and modes. And as you can see, that is one of the new maps for 4v4. So this talks about what's coming in season 2 at the start of it and kind of giving us almost like a Inside Infinite update we used to get before the game came out. So we're now getting an update on it now. And like we've been waiting for this like forever because they haven't been talking. Everyone was skeptic on like what are they doing because like they haven't talked about anything. So without that me skipping over that, so today we finally got an update on what's going on. It's like what are they? They basically talk about what they're currently working on. So they have three uh, things they're focusing on in priority order. So one is addressing issues and negativity impacting the player experience. Two, completing season 2 and delivering it promised on May 3rd. And 3, continue work on Campaign Co-op, Forge, and Season 3. So, Priority 0 is can't speak English, even though it's my freaking first language. So, it basically talks about everything you do, namely team health, with emphasis on getting ourselves in sustainable development rhythm. So, for those who don't know, that development for with 343 is that everyone is under a 18th month contract, which is insane. So like the reason why we have all these issues is that the first team was basically built of getting this game out the window. Now that team is gone, they have a team now. So like it's like handing like a kid your lightsaber and telling them, "Here you go." And it's like, I don't know how this works. Now they know how it works. They can finally work on it, and they're kind of getting the rhythm of, okay, let's do this and get used to it. So now they basically talk about their workplace environments and now getting into that rhythm. So now addressing critical issues. Since the launch, carefully tracking, analyzing critical issues, negativity impacting players. So basically, in it's kind of quality of life is that working on score-based progressions, player progression, examples unknown, issues at launch were vulnerabilities to anti-cheat systems, problems with B2B matchmaking that we didn't realize existed until we launched the game at scale. So it's basically the first part is quality of life, like fixing bugs, improving, adding in a better anti-cheat, making B2B matchmaking more fluid than static. Spartan Career, Campaign Co-op, and Forge are not released yet, but are going to be added. And we are working on a public-facing version of the hot list, similar to what the studio did during the Mass Shoe Collection updates. So we're going to be getting updates similar to how MCC used to get them. So we're going to get updates like a pre-month before, and then they're going to flight them. But I don't think we're getting flights to the season since it is a free-to-play model. They can just they can do private flights with the season, and then then they launch it out there. So I know it's kind of confusing what I just said, but and they're gonna do some hot fixes, constant updates in season to deliver to us. So it's basically quality of life. They're gonna be updating some things, probably changing the UI, which is one of my dislikes about the game. I don't like the UI. Um, I think they something to go off to is something like MCC. I've gotten used to the UI and that. You can either do something. Uh, it's just like you can't see your player like your whole fire team. You only see like four people. Is that I think they would like adapt something from that Call of Duty has, is where you see your whole fire team just like on like a hill or something. Uh, or you can have them like all standing in front of a pelican similar to what we have, but instead of by the drop door, you have them all lined up along the side, and like you all can have them like in different poses, like some sitting down, just like they're waiting for deployment, like we currently have. But instead of four, you do 12 or the whole fire team there. I would have it as 12 since it's for BTB it's 12v12. Just have it all set as 12 Spartans just standing there or sitting. I think that would be kind of neat. So now we get to priority 2 shipping season 2. As you can now see, season 2 is named Lone Wolves, and I think it kind of hints on uh, the 2v2 modes, like a doubles mode. And a lot of people were kind of confused on season one's named is named currently Heroes of Reach, and a lot of us, myself included, all thought it was going to be similar to Halo Reach's on MCC's update, which all the tiers were Halo Reach content. But we all didn't read the fine print, is that it's labeled as Heroes of Reach. So it was most likely going to be all of Noble Team. And all of us didn't read that correctly. So it's all going to be functioning around functioning around those specific 6 characters. All of us were thinking, oh, it's going to be our Noble 6. It's actually based off the original Noble 6 or Default 6. And that's going to be Default 6. So this one's functioning on going to be coming out on May 3rd, and that's because season 2 will launch on May 3rd. The official name is Lone Wolves, which I kind of like it. So by theme, we are mean a core of ideas and guides creation of much, but not all seasons content. Lone Wolf Spartans are hunters, trackers. They're resourceful improvisers operating deep within enemy territory without resupply and support. They're fierce, rugged, and prefer to work alone, but they will still be loyal to the Spartan pack. Here's an early peek of the two of these lone wolves. So we are getting, so I'm guessing the armor core is similar to Spartan Agrena's armor core, because that does look like her helmet. But I don't know what the actual armor core is actually named. But I might read that on later. That might actually drop the name of it. But we are getting a new armor core. It's not the Mark 7. Because you can see, it is completely different. Like, just core-wise. And it looks badass. Like, I actually like this more than Mark 7 and Mark 5 and pretty much every armor customization. I actually like this core a lot. It almost looks like SPI. It kind of does. So, those are the 2 Spartans. I'm gonna butcher their names. So we have Spartan Sigrid Eklund on the left, which is this. I'm guessing it's a dark green or camo. And Spartan Hayden. I'm just calling them Din. On the right, you'll learn that more about them, or spend more time with Commander Loretta Greena as you dive into season 2 story, a mix of cinematics, story themed events, battle pass items, and more embody the Lone Wolf's theme. But like I said, not all seasons content is directly linked to the theme, and prime example for free Fracture Armor Core for season 2. Here's the concept of the core, and I believe it's called um, concept core, and we can't wait to show you the full all the customization options for it, and for the free Lone Wolf's Armor Core. So it's a free armor core. Huh. So I'm guessing, wait, it's a free armor core, but I'm guessing if you buy the battle pass, you get it, or they're doing something completely different now. Because if it's a free armor core, I'm guessing like the battle pass is free now. I don't know it. Apparently, it's for the free Lone Wolf's armor core. I'm guessing that's the name of the core then, Lone Wolf. I'm guessing that's the name of the core then. Yeah, so this is Iron Eagle. It looks like something from 40K to me. It looks something like similar to like 40K Wolfenstein, because it has almost like that diesel punk look to it. And I do like diesel punk designs. It looks so cool. Yeah, because like it's all bulky round armor. It's not angled, it's all round. It's all filled with like leather straps. It looks like something that was like designed from like World War II. Looking at it, it looks like the Hydra Stomper from Marvel's What If. So during CC, we'll be also shipping a playlist updates, balance changes, new modes, maps, specifically one arena map named Catalyst, which was leaked, and one BTB map named Breaker. The new modes include The Last Spartan Standing, a free-for-all illumination mode, ooh, as well as another new mode named Land Grab. Ooh. Plus the return of an updated all-time favorite, King of the Hill. I'm guessing Land Grab is gonna work like Conquest? Or it might be like a attack and defend. I don't know. But that's I'm happy they're making new modes instead of like I kind of want these core modes to come back, but I want like some new modes. Like attrition was awesome. And here's the concept for Breaker. It looks like it's a deserty map. It looks like it's during a sandstorm, or that's just it not being rendered correctly, because you can see it's still getting fixed. It looks like it's under. I'm guessing this is a refinery, because it looks like one of the Banish towers, but different. Yeah, I think it is a refinery, sort of. But like, I'm guessing you're gonna be fighting like a close quarters, similar to like a behemoth, not behemoth, fragmentation, where like you're in like a gulch, but I'm guessing it's more compact underneath. But I'm actually interested in this map because I like BTB. Because BTB needs more maps. I'm sorry, but 44 is fine. 44 has 7 maps. BTB has 3. Please give BTB more maps, please. And I'm happy they're not remakes either, because I kind of want, like, I want a remake of like a previous Halo map down the line, like specifically after season 5, because I kind of want uh like brand new maps instead of just remakes. You can make one remake per season, I would be fine with, but don't just strictly rely on remakes, because Halo Infinite needs to kind of like make its own original maps. Because when Forge hits, we're already going to remake those maps anyway. I am 100% certain that someone's already visualizing making Last Resort and Sandtrap from Halo 3. Even though Last Resort's a remake of Zanzibar from Halo 2. So we have a new 4v4 map called Catalyst, and this one was actually leaked, and I'm going to butcher his name. I think it's similar, it almost looks like Epitaph. I believe I pronounced that, from Halo 3. But it does look cool, because I do like the Forerunner aesthetic in Infinite. It's not my favorite design. I do like the Halo 4 one, but because I do like the Forerunner design, but I think they nailed it in Infinite, because it almost reminds me of, is that a grav lift back there? Because like not where the equipment is. I think that's sensor, like sensor dart or grapple shot, but I think it is the sensor. But I do like it. A concept paint over of Catalyst, a new arena map coming in Halo Infinite Season 2. We will also have a lot more to share about Season 2 maps, modes, customization options, and narrative content in April, so next month, as our marketing and promotional campaign kicks up into high gear. So they are officially doing what we wanted them to do at the start, because I think this is kind of like a roadmap that we're getting, but we're not getting an official roadmap yet. But it's happy to see we have the next 2 months planned out on what we're seeing, and finally getting to see what Season 2 and a hint at Season 3. So Priority 3, working on campaign, co-op, Forge, and Season 3. So they're making great progress with campaign, network co-op, and to be clear, this work is occurring parallel to Season 2's work, as our work and the work on Forge. But in reality, this is going to take more time to land on high quality, full featured four-player network co-op and experience it in a massive, wide open world of Halo Infinite. We're also committing to a great 2-player split-screen co-op and experience for all Xbox consoles, from the original Xbox One through Xbox One Series X. I'm guessing that was supposed to be Xbox. I'm guessing they put the One Series, Xbox One Series X. When's that console coming out? In the non-linear, wide open sanctions of the campaign. So I'm guessing they're also going to be adding in, so like the replayability. You have to like do a whole playthrough. You can't go back to like a specific part, like a specific mission, because I believe it has 14 or 15 main objectives. So I'm guessing like main missions, because not including side areas. Okay, so they're having big challenges with split screen that have taken up more time to solve, because they want to keep it where it's still the same frame rate while split screen. And also with like cutscenes. Yeah, I already knew that was going to be a problem. All this means we will not be able to ship campaign network co-op on May 3rd at the start. So I knew it was going to be like a not at launch, but it is coming in like the mid-season update. Uh, so it's gonna come up in like a mid-season update or um whenever it's ready. Like at the beginning of like the last month of season 2, it's most likely gonna come out. But that's completely fine. I'm actually completely fine with that, since out of all my friends, which is kind of sad, is that none of my friends play this. Play Halo. I'm more of a Halo person out of my friends group. And also like after I complete the campaign, which I have like a few missions left, uh I really don't do open world games. That's just me. It's because like I get stuck doing all the side quests and stuff because I do 100% complete games. Like if I complete the story, I'm completing everything in it. Like I already have all the cosmetics from the campaign already. I'm currently working on getting all the uh, side objectives, like destroying all the com towers, which I'm now working on. I have all the data pads. I have all the Spartan cores. I'm basically completing everything in it. The only thing that I don't have are the skulls, which I have to do a whole replay of. I have one of them, which I kind of stumbled on, but I do have to do a full replay because I missed the first two. So we'll also be making progress on Forge. Indeed, we are already flying forwards to a small group of community creators, working closely with them, ensure that all the terrific experience creating, sharing, browsing, and playing Forge content. In the near term, we will continue to probably flight Forge as we develop. It will also be planning a public flights later this year. Yay! Get a Forge flight. Good. We will still have a goal of shipping Forge with Season 3, which is good. Speaking of Season 3, while the majority of the team is tracking hot list items, shipping Season 2, and working on campaign co-op and Forge, there will also be many folks already hard at work on Season 3. We'll be sharing additional details specific on all these development efforts on a later date. Intentionally, we're not just planning on address hotfix hotlist items at the start of season, similar to update 1.1.1 that launched a little more than a week ago, which is the BTB fix. We intend to ship fixes, features, and content in more aligned ways during our seasons. And speaking of seasonal content, our next season 1 event, Tactical Ops, is coming next week. Thank God, because I'm waiting for this event like ever. Like I was happy with Cyber Showdown because I got the armor coating I wanted, which is black, metallic purple, and cyan, which is basically metallic light blue, which I was happy with, and I'm fine with it. I haven't taken it off. So we have new Mark 7 Armor Core focus reward items. So we get the Mark 7's, no, it's the Mark 5 Zeta for Mark 7, which I'm happy with. Well, I'm happy with the new helmet, and I think we're also getting our new visors, but we have a new armor coating, which is Scorpion. Um, yeah, it's Scorpion Punch, which has your right arm is completely red. Basically, on behalf of our entire team, thank you again for your patience and passion. Yes, thank you. I'm actually happy about this. My nose is itching now. Great. So, next month we're finally getting idea on what maps are actually coming. I kind of hope we get at least 2 new BTB maps, because that will help it out a lot. Because out of all the maps, I only like, I completely love one of them, which is High Power. I love that map. I dislike Deadlock. It's not the design of it, like art style wise. I hate the layout of it. I completely dislike Deadlock. Like, I'm not a fan of it. I am fine with Fragmentation because it is almost like a Blood Gulch Valhalla map. But I completely love High Power. It's because it's the biggest BTB map out of both of them. It's because like it's more open, like it's more breathable. It's not compact, unlike Deadlock and Fragmentation. So hopefully we get another BTB map. At least two, hopefully. But I think we're getting a lot more 44 since the competitive scene. But I also think they might show off like a trailer for season 2 at Kansas City, the upcoming major event in Kansas City. Like we might get like a trailer at that, but that's just me like just guessing. But yeah, are you happy we got any of this? Leave a comment on what you're excited about, and are you excited for this, or do you completely don't care? With that out of the way, please leave a like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. I do stream there, but I don't really have a schedule out yet on like on what days I want to stream. It basically goes off my mood if I feel like streaming or not. But please follow me on Twitch. I'm currently trying to get 50 followers. On YouTube, I'm trying to aim for 25 subscribers. Your support will be appreciated. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!